Under health and welfare right now, you probably, if you read my email, you saw that Malcolm Barden emailed me and that Carol, his wife, has started hospice care. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers as she goes through, the family goes through this hard time. Carol has been battling lung cancer for 12 years. And so I think this is probably the direction it's headed. So I would like to pass the hat for Alan Fox. I did get a really nice note from Sue Ann the other day because a couple of us made food and got it to them, and she just wanted to say how much she appreciated all of our support, messages and stuff like that. Alan is doing well. He has had no breathing tube, no chest tube. He had his eye redone. He did have 4 plates put in his rib cage, but I think those were really just to help with drain the chest. He's giving thumbs up. He is talking. His vocal cords are starting to come back. He has a long road ahead of him. And so anything that we can do for the family right now, you know, they're choosing the road. I don't know. Does anybody know if Lauren did go to Switzerland? Her daughter? Her daughter, Lauren, is scheduled to go a semester abroad in Switzerland. And I know there was some conversation about her not going. So we didn't want her to go. I don't think Lauren did, so I don't know what ended up happening there. But if you'll pass this, any cash or anything that's collected, we will just buy gift cards for whatever they need. I'll start that here. Anybody else have anything on health and welfare? I'm going to pass a couple thank yous around. One of them is from the library. We just, as you saw, we just completed our story walk program down at Easton Park. If you haven't had the chance, make sure you go down there. It's such a great addition to the community. Wonderful for our children. It's outside, handicap accessible. There's so many pros and wonderful things to it, and we look forward to keeping that up with you guys. Michelle, thank you for all you guys have done to make that awesome. There's a check from the Warren, or a letter from the Warren County Resource Center thanking us for our donation. A thank you note from Valley Health War Memorial for we passed out donuts and cider. And there was a check and a note about from the Front Royal United Methodist Women for Dr. Smith. So I'll just pass those if you want. Brett, you want to come forward? Sure. Oh, Blake's got it. Yeah, sorry.
Like you're so good.
This trick is for Brett, as many of you probably already know or have been harassed. Wow. Brett is coordinating the 5K for the Warren County Coalition that Rotary is a sponsor for that event. So thank you. Never has no place.
Well, I want to have to list too. The coalition in this 5K is March 12th. And it's at the Warren County Middle School, and as soon as hopefully the Warren Coalition is talking to Steve's office about closing down Leapfrog Parkway to have the 5K like we have in the past. But this money raised goes to the cross country teams. We watched Warren County's cross country team. They sent several students to states, and Mike Tanner got the coach of the area coach of the year award. But the other half goes to help pay for AP tests and dual enrollment at Fort Fairfax for those students that couldn't afford it otherwise. So $60 or $90 AP test to knock out quite a few $1,000 worth of credits that they would have to take at a 4-year school. So I mean, it's great. Edward Jones kind of an event to leverage money up like that. So pretty cool. So if you want to run, walk, if you ever had that desire to walk in the middle of Leapfrog Parkway, here it is when you're sober. The other two announcements I have, one is outside Warren Coalition. Krista asked me to ask everybody to take those signs out, Be Kindness campaign that's going on, that they're participating in with, Mike left, with the, they're doing a kindness campaign. Take those signs, put them in your business yard, put it in your house yard, take as many as you want, he said. And the other is, as soon as cited, March 5th is when our project in Uganda will be transferred from the Rotary clubs over to the schools. That's gonna be the formal ceremony. If anybody would like to make a quick trip to Africa, that's an opportunity. Unfortunately, I can't make it this year because of this time, because I do have a work conflict, so I can't go. But if anybody would like to, they would love to have hosted. But that project is almost complete. On March 5th is the handoff to the schools, so those kids will be able to start not having to walk several miles to the water, and they'll have clean water right there at their school from now on. And I appreciate everybody helping raise. We raised, if you remember, $30,000 from our club to do that, and then got a global grant in the district and RI foundation, and then with the matching from the local club. So those are my couple announcements.
Thank you.
You know what time the 5K?
8 o'clock in the morning. Krista should have it to Tina, I hope. That application.
Maybe all of you that are here should have gotten your daily tickets. Your stub is already gone, so if you are in the drawing, there is an information sheet in there just talking about time, location, dress, have a good time. We do have additional tickets for sale. If you want any, please see us. We are looking for like $100 Magnolia sponsors, like a whole sponsor kind of thing, and we really appreciate that. We are trying to kind of selfishly and not selfishly not have a silent auction. You know, businesses have been hurt by everything like that, so going around and asking is probably not the best thing to do, and it is a whole lot of work for 2 or 3 people. So we are trying to do everything we can to be creative to not have that. So if we can recruit some sponsors maybe and stuff to help us for those that are doing okay, we would appreciate all that help. Happy dollars. Ladies are doing happy dollars. Everybody happy?
We'll put a couple dollars in, just happy to see this many people at a Rotary meeting.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm happy to be one of them.
Anybody else? Well, thank you. Attendance report, Debbie.
Today we have presentation of Rotarians today. We have one member with the gas, Lizzie Lewis. Oh, sure. I brought my better half with me today, Cody. Right there. And we have a total in force of 35 with 1 visitor.
Thank you. So our program today is the induction of our new members. We apologize for the stretched out time frame that you received, and we hope that now you'll be official. And we look forward to, many of you have already contributed so much, and we're excited to have you continue. And like I told you in my email, is Rotary is really what you get out of it when you put into it. So if you don't come to meetings and you don't help with service projects, you're just going to be a Rotarian. But if you do stuff, you'll reap so much more in rewards. I'm going to turn it over to Anita.
I was looking for a lectern because I continue to read. Good afternoon, Rotarians, and already, I was going to say soon to be Rotarians, which we're already. Rotary is a global network of over 35,000 clubs, which include over 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see the world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in their communities and in themselves. Rotarians see changes in unique and different ways. Rotarians think differently, finding unique solutions to social problems. Solving real problems takes real commitment and vision, and Rotarians act responsibly through passion and perseverance to create lasting change. Rotarians make a difference. For more than 110 years, Rotarians have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. Today, we are going to be inducting 7 new members who will make their commitment to Rotary and strive to uphold Rotary's motto of service
above self.
of self. As we go through this formal induction, I encourage each of you to reflect on your own commitment to Rotary. Is it still as important and meaningful as when you first joined Rotary? What does your commitment look like to Rotary? If you find yourself lacking or slacking enthusiasm, I hope you choose to renew your commitment to Rotary today. Rotary seeks to promote the highest ethical standards in business and professions and urges us to apply the ideal of service to our personal, business, and community lives. Our membership, your membership, in this Rotary Club will afford you an opportunity to cultivate the friendship of persons in other vocations, and it calls on you to dignify your own vocation by making it a channel through which you may serve better. I would like for our inductees to come forward now, and as I continue on, and I'm going to do this in the order that they are spread on the table. So Kim Lucas, if you'll come here, your sponsor behind you, Angie Moore next, Kenny, Michelle Ross with Mac or Pete, whoever might be here, or both if they are here. Just come up here and go right across the front. Let's see, Marcus Heflin next after that with Warrior Brett. And 6, Stephen Hicks. Brett might be penning a couple of people today. And 7, Lizzie Lewis, and Warrior Brett.
Michelle Napier. Okay.
Did I miss Michelle Napier?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
Michelle.
you, Michelle Napier, you're 4th. 1, 2, 3, after the other Michelle.
That's right.
2 Michelle.
Sorry. Got the number?
Yeah, sure.
And I know you do.
Okay, I am talking to our newest inductees. You've been approved for membership in this Rotary Club because our members believe you to be a worthy representative of your vocation and profession. We believe you to be interested in the ideals of Rotary, and we believe you are willing to do your share to turn these ideals into reality. Our Rotary Information Committee has explained to you the responsibilities and obligations of membership to Rotary. We emphasize that the fellowship and attendance is an important basis of Rotary. Without your attendance, there could be no fellowship. So we again emphasize that attending regular meetings and getting involved is an important thing. This Rotary Club will give each of you an opportunity to meet new people, make new friends, and become personally involved to serve your club, this community, and even further beyond that. Rotary can be lifelong and rewarding experiences for you. You can be a better person because of Rotary. And this Rotary Club can become a better club because of you and your involvement. However, just as Rotary offers you opportunities, Rotary also offers you a choice. You can accept the challenges and obligations of Rotary to become a Rotarian and be a difference maker. Or, as Katie said earlier, you can just attend or come on Zoom and be another member. Not that Zoom is not being a real member, but when you don't come, you can't fellowship. It's hard to get involved. And so the choice is yours. I remember years ago when Courtney Carvall had been up to all of us, I remember him saying, you can choose to be a member of the Rotary Club, or you can choose to be a Rotarian. The choice is yours. And so, knowing these responsibilities and obligations, we are asking you to make the following declarations. If you will repeat after me, I'll go slow. I accept the honor of membership.
I accept the honor of membership
In the Rotary Club of Front Royal.
in the Rotary Club of Rock Royal,
with the obligations attached thereto.
with the obligations attached thereto.
I pledge myself to render
I pledge myself to render
the most willing and efficient service
the most willing and efficient service
of which I am capable,
of which I am capable,
and to attend all meetings
and to attend all meetings
and do my utmost
and do my utmost
to carry out the motto
to carry out the motto
of service above self.
of service above self.
Okay. I now ask your sponsors, who may be standing behind you, to pin your new Rotarian and give them the documents of membership. And then-
Yeah. But then they're gonna remind us
Everybody pin? Almost?
Like was the ultimate like.
Okay, it is my pleasure to congratulate you and welcome you each one as a new Rotarian to membership into this club and the greater fellowship of Rotary throughout the world. And I ask all of our members to welcome you into membership in this club. That we pinned you is the order that we're going to ask you to give a 3-minute little
However long
speech,
it
but
takes.
however long it takes. Like, it might be- Just don't,
Might be three, might
don't
be
be
six,
too,
might
we just want you to tell us a little bit about you and, anyway, so Kim?
All right, my name is Kim Lucas. I've lived in Warren County 36 years. Before that, I was actually born in Washington DC and lived in Alexandria, and I grew up in the Fairfax area. Went to Bamford High School, I went to Bridgewater College, undergraduate to new grad. I was a counselor, I'm a psychiatric counselor out in college for about 15 years, and moved out to Warren County. And then I went into teaching in the private sector, so I did that for about 15 years. Raised our family of 4 boys, and fast forward to today, and I got, retired from teaching, and then I was excited to hear about Rotary. I know from Anita and Brett both explained it to me. I was active, I was interactive with kids when I was teaching, so I was excited to actually be on the other side and actually, be in Rotary. So I'm very excited for the opportunity.
My name is Angie Moore. I have lived in Warren County my entire life. Been there for 30 years. My husband is also a lifelong resident. We have 2 children, 25 and 20. My daughter Lauren's teaching at Skyline High School. My youngest is a math going to be a senior from the spring. I am the clerk of the circuit court in Warren County. I absolutely love what I do. Some people think I'm crazy, but for one thing, I kind of work, but I do. I love it every day. We have an opportunity to make a difference in somebody's life, because we see some people on their very worst days, some people on their best days, so it's an interesting job. I love what I do. I'm excited to be here. When Kim approached about membership, the service membership was perfect for me. I can't always get out on Fridays. Separate it out, but I'm excited to be here, I'm excited to be a member, and am Michelle Ross. Unlike our previous two, I am not a native of Warren County. I'm actually a native mountaineer from Grafton, West Virginia. I moved here, oh gosh, in 2020, in the middle of the pandemic, to come here and become the director of Samuel's Public Library. Matt and Pete are on our board, and when they talked to me about Rotary and explained the whole idea of service above self, that sounded really great to me. I grew up in the Salvation Army Church, and so that is very closely aligned to what we believe in that church. And I am just so excited to participate in Rotary and to be a part of document baskets and just helping people in general. I've been very impressed with the community of Front Royal and the generosity both of time and funding that people have shown. And I'm really
Show number 2. So I am Michelle Napier. I am not originally from here, but I went to JMU, met my husband, and moved to Front Royal in 2008. So I've been here for a while. I have 4 kids. They are awesome. But that's another full-time job. But anyway, the youngest just turned 1, so we're super excited about that. And I work for CBO Mortgage. I've been working with Corey for over 9 years now. I know a lot of you all independently from other things outside of Rotary, but it's really an awesome opportunity to be involved in this group. My father-in-law has been involved in Rotary for so many years, and I'm glad I can kind of come in and carry your name on. So I'm really excited to be here, guys, and thanks for welcome.
My name is Marcus Huckland. I was born and raised here, Warren County High School, did college at Virginia Tech. Afterwards, I left for a little while, went to Nevada, lived out there, ultimately moved back. I'm currently working for Grayson Funding out in New York. Brett's been trying to get me to join Rotary for ever. Finally, with the service membership, not with everybody, but I'm trying to do it some. We're looking forward to
Good afternoon. I'm Steve Hicks, the town manager. Someone said I'm the new town manager, but I've been here 13 months. Today, and stuff like not more than 13 months. Definitely, it's a job, but it's a job that I've been in 28 years. I've been in local government, state government, and being a public servant. The one thing you do is things happen locally. You have a lot of influence in what you do. And being a town manager, obviously I have that ability to kind of help communities. That's the number one reason. And being a Rotarian, oh, world, we have worldwide issues. And the Rotary Club has that opportunity to touch this community. And so while you may not be in an area, per se, of a lot of influence, the resources we have collectively make a change in the community. Currently, there's a lot of needs in this. While we look outside, just in the town alone. And I know we have a drug court and drug prevention committee. Jeff Sharp is part of it. John Bell is part of it. Myself, and Daily, and the sheriff chief. And so that's an epidemic that I think should not go unnoticed. And I know that if you look at some of the activities and events and sponsorships that this group does, that is an area that is the number one priority and a concern for our community. And so while all of us are leaders in the community, also realize you have influence and resources. And so you don't necessarily, as a volunteer, have certain events or activities. There's plenty of other ways you can get engaged in the community and kind of spin off of what you're doing here and be part of the true issues and be part of policy making and be part of the way that you go ahead and change this community. Because it will have a ripple effect, whatever you do. And so while you're serving Front Royal and we're doing special events, keep in mind, there's a lot of needs. And with state, local, and federal funding, and there's a lot of competing needs and resources. I think you'll see even more of a need for Rotary and other organizations and stuff. And so I appreciate being here. I'm glad I was a historian in college. I'm going to turn it over now to my colleague. I don't know who this is now our special event arts coordinator. He's already started rolling and rocking, and I hope she stays around for at least 12 months. She's going to experience great. When I first got here, they called it Helltown. Right? And I'll tell you, that was a warm introduction. So I'm officially waiting for the angels to come and try to help me out. I appreciate being here. Happy New Year. It looks like we're going to get about 16 inches of snow. So enjoy the weekend. And while y'all are saying no, I am stressed out by it. That everyone needs to do what I consider waste. But anyway, thank you. And if there's any way I can help you all, you let me know. That's what I'm here for. And I'll do everything I can to give a permit to put up the sign. Let's make sure we follow the rules. We've got a royal examiner who pointed out.
So you would think that I was at the end, I knew it was coming, I would have made a plan as to what I was going to say, but I didn't. And I went on Stephen's journey with everyone else. That was awesome. So I'm Libby Lewis. I am, like you said, the newly placed special events and public arts coordinator. This is the end of week 2, so 12 months feels like a really long time. We'll see how that goes. Seriously, it's actually been a lot of fun. So my introduction to Rotary was through Brett Herbeck, which I feel like there's probably some people in the room who say that over and over and over again. But you know, his persistence is impressive, honestly. And it did work because we wanted to try Rotaract, and I was young enough and we was like, let's do it. So we did that, and we were able to get some fun energy around that. And so then he said, well, why don't you just become a member? And so I've had the privilege of working with a variety of people in the room on a lot of different really amazing projects. So it was a no-brainer to really join Rotary once the service opportunities came on board. I'm really excited to be here. I'm hopeful that now that I'm back in town working, it'll be a little easier for me to get some more in-person meetings. Hopefully we don't have but it's really a privilege, and I'm excited. So thank you for welcoming me.
Wonderful job. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your life.
Okay, well, I think that's all we have for today. And again, welcome to the club, and we look forward to many, many, many years of service with you guys. If everyone will stand for the 4-way test.
Things we think, say, or do. First, is the truth. Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Have a great weekend, guys. Stay safe.